Hi, I'm the Queen of Cornucopia, and I've been missing in action lately, and you know why? This girl. Her name's Carol, and she's my best friend from Michigan, and she came here to hang out with me, and we've been, well, Valley girls, living it up in the valley. And last week when we were at South Padre Island, I had an amazing dish at Daddy's. It was called shrimp etouffee. So tonight, it's gonna be the final dinner for me and Carol, and I decided to recreate that amazing Louisiana favorite, shrimp etouffee. And when I used to be young, not now, but when I used to be young, I watched Food Network when it was first on the air. And one of my favorites was Essence of Emerald. Do you remember him? And this is what he always said: let's kick it up a notch. Bam! I'll see you in my kitchen. Hi, so we're back in my kitchen, and today we're going to make shrimp etouffee. And this is a very interesting dish because there's a lot of caveats, some really unique things that you need to do. First of all, something that they highly recommend is using the cast iron grill, and that is, or the cast iron pot, and that is because we are going to be making a roux. And a roux is a mixture of oil and flour, and I'm going to have to sit there for 20 minutes and keep stirring constantly until it gets this beautiful, beautiful golden dark brown. Another caveat here is I want you to see my shrimp here. This is 4 pounds of shrimp, and I cheated. I got the raw medium shrimp that have been peeled and deveined, and the tail is off, so I don't have to do anything. Yeah, a little bit lazy, but I like it. Another caveat here is the clam juice, and that's kind of unique because instead of taking the shrimp tails and steaming them for the juice, I decided to go with the clam juice, and that's kind of cool. Here are the other ingredients. So we've got the diced tomatoes. Now this is cool, this is what Emerald always talks about. It's the Trinity: onion, pepper, and celery. So we've got a ton of veggies to go in there. Now the seasonings I'm going to use is Cajun, I'm going to use the white pepper, and then something that's so Louisiana is Paul Prudhomme, and you've got to use his spice. He's the master, he is the king. He is the king of Louisiana. We've got some thyme, Worcestershire, and then I'm going to finish it off with butter and of course my garlic. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this roux started, and then I'll let you go and we'll come back and put it all together. So what I need to do is I need to do this at medium, and you've really got to be religious, keep it low, and really work it. So it's going to be a cup of oil I'm going to go ahead with. You know, this seems like a lot, but I have to tell you, we've got some big eaters tonight, especially when it's shrimp etouffee. And then I'm just going to go ahead, and that is going to be a cup of flour. And here's where the hard work happens. This is when we're kicking it up a notch. This is when we are doing the bam. This is the base of our shrimp etouffee. Okay guys, I'll see you in a while. Oh, take a look at this amazing roux. It is so dark. It is absolutely perfect for my shrimp etouffee. I've been stirring this. I've been over this hot pot for about 20 minutes. Right, Carol?
Yes, you have, Queen.
Okay, guys, let's do it. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to turn it on low, and I'm going to go ahead and get my vegetables in there. And it's supposed to sizzle. It's sizzling, all right. Check that out. Woo! I'm kicking it up a notch. Wow. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to just stir this until everything gets nice and soft. Ooh, this is going to be fabulous. I'll tell you, if you don't have one of these cast iron pots, I would invest in one. They're so handy for so many different things. What I love about things like shrimp etouffee is it's, you know, yes, food brings people together, but food also takes you back to some amazing places you visited. And I've been to New Orleans a few times, and it has been fabulous. I think it's one of the food capitals of the world, really. Okay, I think this is getting pretty good. Now it's nice and thick, but we've got a lot of liquid to add to this, so don't worry, it's going to be a really nice consistency when I'm done with it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with a little bit of the garlic. We don't want to get too much heat on that garlic because then it gets kind of a burnt taste. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get some juice in here. So I've got the clam juice that we talked about. I'm just going to kind of take my time and incorporate the clam juice in there before I add the tomatoes and the seasoning. This is getting there, guys. Wow, nice and thick. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead. I actually just went ahead and got all my seasonings together, everything we talked about, so I wasn't measuring as I was trying to cook. I'll tell you, when you plan ahead, it makes cooking really easy. Starting to get that shrimp etouffee flavor. Wow. This is a big dish. Nice and bold. Okay, I think we are ready for my tomatoes. Now you don't drain it because of course you need some of that liquid. Just have to marry up these wonderful flavors. Now I'm noticing that this is a little thicker than I would like it to be, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of water to the mixture, because you know, you don't want it to be quite that thick. Now when you add to a recipe, you don't want to go big time because you can never go back. So you want to start slow, because you can always add, but you can't take back. So let's see what we do here. And I have to remember, my shrimp also has some liquid. We're getting there. Woo! Okay, definitely needs a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my shrimp in there. And I pray that my pot is big enough to handle this mess of wonderful food. I think I'm going to be okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. It was funny when I was in South Padre Island and I posted my picture about shrimp etouffee. One of my friends on Facebook said, "That's the best post you've ever made." And I thought, but I didn't make it. And so I just knew that I would have to make this dish. And I knew I could make it. We all can make anything we want to. We just have to take time, prepare, and have fun with it. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this go ahead, and I'm going to let the shrimp get nice and pink and beautiful. And I'm going to finish it off with 4 tablespoons of butter. And when we come back, I've got a special guest tester who's going to let you know if this is any good. I'll see you soon. So bam, here it is. We've got wonderful Cajun shrimp etouffee. The way I finished it off is I went ahead and I added 4 tablespoons of butter, and then we went ahead and we plated it off, and I added the scallions. So today, my guest tester, Miss Carol, is going to go ahead and let you know if I did okay. Look at all that.
Oh, wow. Spicy, velvety. You really hit the mark with that, Queen. New Orleans, watch out.
Thanks, Carol. Well, listen, I'll tell you what, we are keeping it fresh. I am the queen of cornucopia, from my kitchen to yours.